Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What is going on, comrades, and welcome to another exciting episode of Gunpla Hangar. Tonight, I am working on the HG ZZ Gundam. This is the follow-up to the Zeta Gundam. I have another kit from the Zeta series that I wanted to do, but I figured this would be kind of more fun and helps us build up to Gunpla Hangar episode 100. There will be a huge announcement tonight on a Gunpla Hangar episode after the episode going up in the community tab, guys. So make sure y'all are checking it out. But before we begin tonight, I want to welcome in our Buffalo brother, the Ghostbuster Supreme himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who needs no introduction. He goes 88 miles per hour. That is none other than Dave's Dimension. Dave, what's up, brother?
What's up? I survived the weekend.
Yeah, congratulations, by the way, on completing that, man. Great job, man. I'm so proud of you.
That wasn't easy. I'm not talking about the pedaling. I'm talking about the week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've had a rough week leading up to the event. So.
I scraped my leg, and I'm still dealing with that. It's not a pain issue. It's more of wound isn't exactly closing. So
yeah,
I'm trying to take care of that. So my new bike I got this year, flats. Had a flat last month, had it fixed and repaired, supposedly. I went on several rides last week, and guess what? I go out there Friday to put a new mount so I could put my phone so I can record everything. I put the mount on, and then I realized, wait a minute, my rear wheel's flat. I get out the pump, try and fill it up. No dice. And this was after 6 p.m. Most of our bike shops are closed by then.
Oh.
So, fortunately, I sold my old bike to a good family friend of ours, and she graciously lended me the old bike. So I got to ride my old bike. So got to do the 30 miles. It was an awesome time, and you guys will see the video tomorrow.
I can't wait, man. I cannot wait.
Bring some popcorn. It's a long one. It's about 34 minutes long. So, but
I'm excited, man.
But we are building.
I gotta see. Ooh. Let's bring you in full screen there so they can see what you're building. The Gundam Ground Urban Combat Type. That is a tongue twister for me tonight. That is a great kit, by the way. That is a fun kit. But guys, I am working on these Double Zeta myself. Dave is working on a build. That's the Build Fighter series, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the battle log.
Yeah, the backlog. That's it. Backlog. Yep. I don't know. All right. We also have Dave dropping our the W Energy guys tonight.
I love that graphic you popped in there with the intro.
Oh God, yes. So let me show you all that real quick. So that is something I just scraped up within like 2 minutes before the stream, by the way.
Oh, so that's not anything that they did, that you made that yourself?
Oh, no, I made that myself. Oh, so here we go, guys.
Look at this guy with his design, his graphic arts right there.
There it is. There's our new W coupon code. Make sure you use that. That will be going in all of my videos, by the way. So I'll have some voiceover work to do as well. So
maybe posting your Instagram, your Twitters.
Oh God, yes, it's going everywhere. W has been a great sponsor so far. They really have a great tool out there to help like small content creators. Here is the drink of choice tonight, guys. While we get started, we are doing the W Dragonade. Of course, one of my favorite flavors there. I truly like the Dragonade. It's the best one to me.
Now, I got to ask, with the size of that canister, how long does that last you?
So there are 40 scoops, or no, about 30 to 40 scoops in each one. I drink like 3 scoops a week, if you think about it.
I mean, like, do you fill it up like in a 1 gallon container 3-gallon jug? I mean, like.
No, I actually put like 1 scoop in this Gatorade bottle.
Okay.
Which I have dubbed
Dubbed.
the
No,
dub
no,
unit.
no.
It is the dub unit. So
No pun intended.
no pun intended.
Or is it intended?
Oh, it could be intended. I don't know. It's pretty much intended. By the way, Dave, you know how most Gundam pamphlets are done in fold style?
Yes. That's
Stapled.
Staples.
Stapled.
Ooh.
So that means that there's gonna be just
Staples.
simple single page. Yeah. So I have new videos coming out this week, guys. I'm excited about that. Ooh, let's see what we have here. I'm looking to see who all's in the chat. We have
Will.
G-Force. G-Force, thank you for being here tonight. Jen, of course, as always. We have more Jen. She says, woo, that's a big feat. Greetings and salutations, Will. And we have our Brunei brother in here with us tonight as well. There is a one, the only.
Mirage.
Mirage, what's going on, brother? How are you today?
Doing good. I'm doing good. This will cover earlier, so yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, gentlemen, I am going to officially start working on my kit.
Okay.
I like that shirt, Mirage.
Thanks. This is my pajamas actually.
Man, you got some rocking pajamas.
Absolutely.
So, Mirage, I did my one of the videos that I have coming out this week is my review of that Zeta kit.
Oh, Zeta?
Yeah, I built the Zeta last stream, like the last 2 streams.
Yeah.
So now I decided to do a review on it, and let me tell you, the transformation on that, I like.
Yeah.
I really do like it. Now it's a little different than most transformations, and I don't really do a whole lot of showing off of the transformation, but still, it's a neat setup.
Yeah.
It's a neat little gimmick.
Gimmicks are good.
You actually don't use the whole Gundam in the transformation. You just use parts off of it.
Yeah, part swapping.
Because the head and torso are pretty much just not used in the transformation. So I might look at getting another Zeta kit if I can find one. Just to do like a diorama of it, like in flight mode versus in Gundam mode.
Yeah. The Wave Rider.
Yeah. So Mirage, what are you working on there?
I'm working on the let me see. At the box.
And I'm glad you said Wave Rider, because I said that 3 or 4 times today. And I was like, is that right? Please tell me I said that right.
Here's the box. Okay. The Freedom.
Ooh. That's right. You did pick up that Freedom today. The other day. I saw the picture of it.
Yeah. I was supposed to get ground type, but then when I saw this, I was like, swap.
Yeah.
Because I want something to pair up with my strike that I built last stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that means I have to fight boots too.
Oh, by the way, Aaron, I got the official challenge has been set and verified with between me and Rebels in August for the trivia challenge. I got to defend my belt.
Okay.
Guess what one of the movies that is picked is?
Back to the Future.
That's one of the movies. He chose that. I did not.
Wow.
Yep. And one of because it's two choices by me, 2 choices by Rebels, and 2 choices by John Joker. One of the other movies is Aliens.
You thoroughly beat me in the Aliens category, by the way, last time.
And I figure, you know what? I'm just gonna throw out some random movies. I threw out My Science Project, and The Last Starfighter, which apparently Rebels has not seen either.
I have never seen The Last Starfighter, but I've heard it is like a must see.
Well, I'm like, as soon as I thought, I'm like, really, Aliens? You're gonna choose Aliens? Oh, it's done. It's over.
Yeah, as long as if you need to phone a friend, let me know. I can answer a couple of questions.
Oh,
especially with Bill Paxton quotes for 100.
Steel City Con just canceled Ernie Hudson.
Really?
Yeah. So my other 2 choices. I mean, there's a lot of good people there, but now my 2 top choices are Danny Trejo.
Mm-hmm. I like Danny Trejo.
And Michael Biehn.
Okay.
Michael Bihn's been going through a lot apparently.
I thought you
Yep.
said Michael Bay.
So who knows? Maybe I'll get
Well, they
I'll
couldn't
get
let Michael Bay be there, Mirage, because if they did, it would be Explosion City.
I'll get him to
Absolutely.
pose with my proton pack. What do you think about that one?
That would be cool.
You might get a kick out of that. So we'll see.
I think he would. I think he would enjoy that. Everybody remembers him. Nobody remembers him hardly from
Terminator and
Terminator. Yeah, like Terminator. They remember him more from Alien or
Yep.
Aliens. Excuse me, Aliens.
as soon as John Joker's had said aliens, I was like, we're all gonna die, man.
I do say that about all kits, Will, because all kits are life. By the way, guys, Will is continuing his work on
Book 3.
book. Well, yeah, I think he's almost finished with book 3. I don't think that's top secret information yet. If it is, maybe.
So is there a character named Bolkane instead of Cold Bane?
I can't go into details about character names, but no, there sadly is not.
So is Jen disappointed that she won't be featured in every video now?
Yeah. After so real quick to enlighten the people who are kind of curious about Dave's question there, Responda folded. Like they completely just went under after it was a short-lived experiment. Let's see how this is supposed to. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it right now. I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, why does that not look right? The little jets on the jets need to go on the top. All right. I'm actually building the core fighter first. That's kind of interesting. So there it is, guys. That's what I'm building first.
Nice.
Nice.
It's kind of interesting to build a core fighter before you build anything else.
Is that usually the last?
Not necessarily, but it's kind of an interesting thing to be building that for anything else. Will says I have a gimmick. You know who else has a gimmick? Necrogoblicon. They actually have a song called "We Need a Gimmick." They were a lot of fun to watch live too, Dave. If you like that kind of music, I encourage you to go watch that.
I like just about everything.
See.
They're the little goblin that runs around on stage, John Goblicon. So much fun.
Oh, well, speaking of like music, you spun me onto Gunship, and I downloaded a bunch of their albums already.
I got another group for you too, Dave. Whenever you get finished with this one.
With Technor, it starts out with John Carpenter.
Yep.
Guess who's going to be at Steel City Con?
John Carpenter.
Yes.
Nice.
And I'm half tempted to bring my Roddy Piper, John Nada, and have Carpenter sign it. I know it seems like a weird kind of a crossover in a way, but I mean, it was his character from They Live, so
yeah.
Unless I can find something else for him to sign, because I mean he's a living legend. Wes Craven is dead, and I mean I think Clive Barker's still alive.
Yeah.
But there's not too many of those legends from like our childhood. I mean, Carpenter, his Halloween came out the year I was born, 1978. So, kind of psyched.
Now I got to figure out what I just cut out there. No, I need D6 as well. But yeah, if you like, I've gotten into another group as well that I like. They're more like popish than anything else.
Okay.
And I don't normally get into like modern pop, but this group's known as Cannons, or their name is Cannons.
Okay, I think I saw them suggested because I have Amazon Prime, and I'm not paying for the music, but a lot of the albums are free if you have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And I think that was on the suggestion list, was a group called Cannons, along with a few others.
Yeah, Cannons has some great songs. One of the songs that I listened to by them is called Hurricane. And it's been stuck in my head like all week. It's a total earworm, and I'm all for it. Like they have such an interesting guitar riff there.
Well, I'm trying to think like how to categorize Gunship. Is it new wave or is it more synth new wave? As far as like 80s styles go, I'm trying to think.
Very synth new wave. Will says he's reaching the end of book 3. My gimmick is a bundle sale that ends in just a few hours.
Yeah, was it $30 for both books? I think he posted, right?
Yeah, it's not a bad deal either, guys, because those books are well worth the money you put into them. I'm telling you guys, you don't want to sleep on that book.
I mean,
you don't want to sleep on either one of them.
It's kind of a no-brainer getting 2 books for that price.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, they're great reads too. Like, I'm not a book guy. I am very much not a book guy, and I sat down and read the entire thing.
I heard you're a book on tape guy, kind of guy.
Not even that. Like, I can't even stand to hear people read. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does in a way.
All right,
I should be a freaking good reader, but now I only just read time, mostly just comics anyway.
Speaking of comics, one of our good friends,
Icebox,
is really nailing it in the. Okay, so riddle me this, Mirage.
Yeah.
This part is black, correct?
Looks it.
Why would I need a black sticker to go on a black part?
That happens.
I mean, I could see if there was like frame outlines on that black piece. Maybe take like a silver Sharpie or something to kind of accent it. I could see something like that, but not a black on black sticker. That's just
all it does is add a little bit of shininess to it. That's it. That's all it's doing. And
that's what some Gunpla kids do.
You could hit it with gloss and get that kind of effect.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm still.
That's weird.
I'm highly confused as to why they just made me do that.
Is this like an older style kit or is this?
This one might. This is an older kit.
Okay.
Can't stand it. He doesn't have the attention span. This is correct, Jen. This is correct. I can't argue with her.
Well, Jen, correct. That's what he has you for.
Oh yeah, Cobain. Have you seen that Mazinger Zero kit?
Yes, I have.
I really want that kit so bad.
Dude, I'm telling you, I haven't been much into Mazinger, but hearing you talk about it makes me want to get a kit now for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, Mirage, you're persuasive.
Mirage is a very, very bad influence on me.
I absolutely am.
But hey, I'd rather you be the bad influence that I need versus
But Jen lets him lets him still play with you.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you guys, this thing arrived. This kit arrived Friday. I want to say. I think it was Friday because she was home, and as soon as UPS dropped it off, like she goes, "What's this? Gundams?" I think I'm going to send this back, and I almost judo chopped her.
I could see you doing it, Austin Power style.
Judo chop. Judo chop. Are you feeling Randy?
Well, if your name's Aaron, that would be a little weird.
I got to refresh something here because something's not like the chat on here is just all kinds of wonky tonight. Do y'all ever have that happen? Like it just doesn't like part of the chat just sinks beneath like the comments or behind the post a comment.
Yeah. Well, that's why like I have StreamYard open, but then I still have YouTube open because there is seems like there's a little bit more of a delay than I normally see if I'm on with you. So I don't think it's you. YouTube's been doing some really wonky stuff like the notifications.
Yeah.
Notify me. Like I'm having to mainly click notify so it will notify me instead of just automatically sending it out because I subscribed to your channel. So YouTube's definitely on some stuff today.
No, they've been on some stuff for a while, man.
Also, anyone out there, just a little tech advice. Anyone who's using YouTube or not YouTube but Chrome,
Yeah,
There was a recent update, and it's causing all kinds of weirdness.
I've noticed.
Like if you open up a tab like Facebook, not saved in my bookmarks, but like you open up a new tab to give you the Google search window, and you might have some of your favorites that you tend to go to. I click on Facebook, and it goes nowhere. I have to completely clear my history, and then try to manually type in Facebook and enter in my login that way. It's been really janky. So if anyone's experiencing that, uninstall your Chrome, clear everything else. First save your bookmarks and passwords,
Yeah.
of course, first. And then you may have to uninstall and reinstall because that's been driving me nuts this weekend.
I know everyone has been talking about the Opera GX thing, so I've been curious to use it or not.
The what?
The Opera GX website thing. No.
I'm not familiar with that.
Google Chrome, basically.
Oh, Opera.
Better. Yeah, the GX.
Yeah, Opera is it's a very reliable browser, but I know I'm trying to remember. I think it was a Linux-based one.
Okay.
Oh, Linux. Next one.
The only reason I'm familiar with Linux is because I grew up in a Linux household, guys. Like a lot of people don't know that about me, but my dad was a firm believer in Linux.
Well, I mean, 2 years ago, I was thinking of just converting completely over, getting off of Windows because, Windows is Windows.
Yeah. My dad had some serious thoughts on Windows. Walt, what's going on? Will says the sale ends tonight. He does. I do listen to you, Jen. Stop it.
He listens to you. He just doesn't listen that well to you.
Compared to me.
We got Walt in the house, guys. I don't know why my chat's a little wonky tonight. There we go. I can see
Walt, I hope
Walt's
you're doing
comment.
good.
Yeah, I can see Walt's comment, but I can't see Jen's now. It's done something. Why have you done this? Have y'all seen that video where the guy gets slapped? And it's a British guy. And he goes, "No, why have you done this?"
No.
It's
I think that. Yeah, I think that.
It's one of my favorite ones from like the meme era, the golden era of memes.
So, Aaron, are you going to liquidate any Gundam kits next Saturday?
No. You heard that? No. No. I don't plan on getting rid of anything because right now I just don't have the time to ship anything off. I've got something I got to get to sleeping, and I got something I got to get to Brandon. So, and eventually,
this is bothering the hell out of me.
What's
Okay,
that?
I'm following the instructions.
Yes.
Right. I have to put this piece over here and then put this over it, but it's loose. It doesn't fit into place.
Let me take a look at it real quick.
Because right here in the instructions.
Yeah.
It's loose. I'm hoping with some additional 3 or 4 more pieces, it might.
It'll probably tighten up.
Otherwise,
it's
going to be. It's just really.
Yeah.
I've never seen that be so loose on a kit that I've done so far.
Hey, Rolando.
I would just build the rest of the kit first.
Hey, Carnage. Oh, that sucks, man. But hey, the light's going out. That happens quite often around here. If you don't liquidate them, I'll liquidize them. Okay, listen, I will fight you, Jen. I will go to war over my Gundams. I will char Aznabel, drop a colony on you.
I'm going to have some fun with these stickers.
I want to see
Mirage
that.
was like, huh.
I want to see that.
Mirage, I thought you were saying huh to me dropping the colony on Jen.
We all want to see that, or at least try.
He's gonna drop the whole Sydney on him. On her.
He's gonna have a sale, Dave. Buy one, get the rest free. Y'all don't listen to her.
Well, I kind of had a bill come up, so I'm trying to liquidate a lot of my stuff.
What's up, you guys? It's Destination Stone. How are y'all
Hey,
tonight?
DS, Dwayne and Stevie, how you guys doing?
Dwayne and Stevie are really awesome members of this community, guys. If y'all haven't checked them out, go subscribe, follow them, do everything.
Subscribe, and your lives will never be the same.
Exactly.
They have warped Aaron's fragile little mind.
Oh, no. That was already warped a long time ago, Dave.
I was going with the Cartman reference.
Yeah.
You've warped my fragile little mind. Oh, you're going
Speaking of
season 1 on me right there.
yes. Season 1 was like.
Sweet.
I still like the Loch Ness Monster episode. That is always going to be one of my favorites. But speaking of great channels, Dave, did you see the news coming out of Padawan Collector's camp over there?
Oh, the he broke, was it
5,000?
5,000, but I think he also broke, was it
1 million views?
Actually, I thought he broke 1,500 million, 1.5 million.
I think that's what it is. I can't remember the exact number, but all I can say is,
Joey's blowing up.
Congrats,
Joey. He's got that. One, his production value is what he does. So he's just top notch on that. But
I'm about to ask for treat. I was about to ask him for Tree Fitty.
His angle and his approach to everything is. I've never seen anything like it. So
I know.
It's that he's got that niche.
Ooh, Rocky's Hot Chicken. That sounds good.
How hot is Rocky's Hot Chicken? Is it bleeding ulcer hot, or is it just?
Carnage! I hope everything turns out all right, man. Y'all hit good job, guys. 866, man.
Congrats.
Y'all are killing it. Y'all are gonna be at 1K at no time. Meanwhile, I'll be back here at 899 still because obviously the YouTube gods. They do not love me.
Well, that's going around.
Dude, I hit 900 twice, and both times they were like, "I know you didn't. You didn't hit that."
Oh yeah, I hit 300, but then it went back to 209.
Yeah, it's been YouTube's kind of weird. Will says he's got Rocky Hot books for sale. That does suck, Carnage. I hope everything turns out all right, man. Keeping you in my thoughts, man. Says his mom's going in for surgery tomorrow, and they've lost power in it, and he's gonna be up at 4.
Oh yeah, cool brain. Have you seen that clip I showed on Facebook?
Which one?
The Indonesian G Gundam.
Yes, I have never laughed so much in my life at anything like that. Like, I don't know what they're saying in the video, but all I can say is that is the wildest episode of G Gundam I've ever seen.
The only thing even though my Malay knowledge is not the best if I'm local, but what they say basically is like they just basically say help, and then that guy shows up and then
he fights the Gundam.
Yeah,
he fights the entirely gray Gundam, like the poor CGI quality Gundam.
It's actually the kit I'm building right now.
Is it?
Yeah, just without the wings.
Yeah. All right.
There we go.
And then I actually found the footage on YouTube, so I was like, So because I have now some basic editing knowledge, I added the G Gundam music.
Yeah. Dude. Just seeing that today made me like just split a gut almost.
And then this one, I didn't. This wasn't in the video, but in the full video, there's this woman, and she comes in to fight the Gundam with a scarf like Master Asia. I should take a video of that soon, maybe.
That is by far my favorite thing that I've seen on the internet all week. So I appreciate that, Mirage.
No problem.
So they give me the core fighter here, and I'm wondering. I wonder why. Like, I've got a feeling there's something that's going to happen with that core fighter here soon, but I don't know. Like, I feel like that's going to be part of the fighter gimmick that they have with it. So I was looking at the box, and it shows like a core fighter like this. So I'm excited about it.
I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it. And I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
I was going for more of the Saved by the Bell. Jesse hopped up on
Just-
caffeine pills.
Yeah, just saying, I'm so excited.
I know I'm going to hell. I got my bus ticket. Okay, first decal. But speaking of destination earlier, when I saw that picture on Instagram, I had to tag both you and Dwayne.
Yeah.
I mean, that Barbados, but in the
in
that paints
event,
game was just
that
was just bananas.
I gotta tag you in that Mirage. It's in the Evangelion paint scheme.
Sure.
8.
What in the world?
You know what just blows my mind though? I've been sitting here thinking about it all weekend. Like when I first started doing this on YouTube, there weren't a lot of people building Gunpla on here. I didn't see too many, and now there's a whole lot of people in our community that have just picked up the hobby. Like I was over there watching a sleeping stream Saturday night, and people were asking them about Gunpla kits, and I was like, it's really cool to hear people asking about what Gunpla kits are going to be given away. A friend of mine messaged me and said, Super Awesome Geek Show's giving away the Barbataurus kit. Like, it just blows my mind how the hobby has grown so much in the past year and a half.
Yeah, absolutely. Because back then, this is before I even started building Gunpla. So this is from the veterans view.
Yeah.
We didn't have that much Gunpla, and then we didn't get that much materials to use to snip and paint like that.
Yeah.
Now it's like everywhere.
I know, man.
Well, that's kind of wild because John doesn't. I've never really seen him talk about anything Gunpla.
I think he picked one up to do for like a Christmas in July kind of deal.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, because he was telling me about it in like one of Salacious's streams, and I was like, that's really cool. I'm seeing more and more people diving into like learning more about the hobby or picking it up. Like we've got you look at Nathan Bowden doing it, and you look at Walt doing it as well. Like so many people in our community. Destination Stone is another good example of people that have picked up the hobby and built with us. It's just
not just person, but both of them. I mean, Stevie's doing the kits now too. I mean, it's it's not just a person; it's the couple both got into it, and that's awesome to hear.
And I mean, I know that back in like the early 2000s, this was my hobby. Like I built so many, and I had just bookshelves full of them. I had all of the wing kits. I had all of the Endless Waltz wing kits. Started picking up some of the G Gundam kits. Then they started dropping some of the old when they started rotating out some of the OG Gundam stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it blows my mind just how quick this hobby's grown, and I love being able to. And I get people that ask me questions all the time about it, like hey, what kit would this be a good kit? Hey, I'm looking to get into the hobby. What do you think of this kit? And I'll never forget Salacious being one of the first people to do that. And he was like, I just got this RG red frame of Stray, and I was like, oh, that's a complicated kit, but if you've got it, I'll be there to help you. And he built the thing without any problems. Like he had a blast with it.
Yeah, like this link for understanding Gunpla, Primer episode 5.
Yeah, Dave, thank you so much for always Thank you for dropping like the great links, man. You and Jen are like by far two of the best in this community when it comes down to moderation. Meanwhile, I'm in there just making fart jokes and Destination Stone streams and not being the best mod that I can be. We're sending Stevie the crazy face. But I've got to say this, getting into this community and meeting all of you wonderful people out there and making time to try to meet some of y'all, Because Dave, if I ever make it up the New York way again, I'm definitely going to try to arrange something to meet up with you, man.
Definitely. There just won't be places to go Gunpla shopping other than
That's
Hobby
okay.
Lobby.
Dude, that's okay. We can do more than that. I'm looking to broaden my horizons on my channel anytime, so. And to broaden my horizons in travel as well.
Now that traveling is a thing.
Yeah. You see, that was one of the first. So, believe it or not, 6 years ago this month, or six years ago as of this month, this channel started with a travel vlog. If I'm not mistaken, I think the California travel vlogs were my first foray into videos. And Jen was my editor, and we used Windows Movie Maker. I'll never forget.
I miss that, actually.
Windows Movie Maker was so great for the up and coming and, learning, getting your roots on it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I enjoy Filmora. Like, I use Filmora, and I love it. It is such a wonderful program. Like, I do all my editing on it.
Like my videos, I was doing it through, just the Photos app on Windows and go to video editor. Well, half the time lately, it's like the video file says it's unreadable, but if I go over to a different program like Shotcuts, it'll read there. But I really don't know all the editing stuff, so it's kind of kind of a balancing act because I just need to spend some time and just lock myself in a room and play around and learning everything.
Dave, I'll tell you right now, in the time that it's taken me to learn how to do stuff on Filmora, it's super easy to use, and their tutorials are some of the best. Like, they actually do have really great tutorials. Jen says Windows Movie Maker was so finicky to use and so limited, but I figured ways around the limitations to produce. You did legit. If you ever go watch some of Jen's, like, some of our early travel vlogs, that's all Jen. Jen did all the editing and all the, like, neat little gimmicks and stuff like that. It worked out so well. Like, she blows me away when it comes down to, like, quality. So, I know you two gentlemen have seen the news coming out of the Gundam markets.
Gun markets?
They have released more information on the Witch from Mercury, including character bios and all. I'm about to say, I know you saw it, Mirage. So I remember looking on your page as well to see some information.
Did I post some stuff about it? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I mean, we got a name of our main character. We've got what the premise is. Like
Suletta Mercury.
Yeah, Suletta Mercury. Like, I'm just blown away by that. Like,
just tell me she doesn't have any dodgy eyebrows and she's not blonde hair with a silver mask, please.
No. We might get a mask.
She looks like a Tanuki, basically.
Yeah, she does look like a Tanuki. You're right. I never thought about that. Yep. Filmora is super easy. Yes, it is. All the travel vlogs are your work. Yeah, they are.
Well, that Black Gundam, though. Oh.
What's that?
The Black Gundam. Everyone went nuts over it.
Oh, I know. I'm interested to see how the story plays out.
Basically, from what we see, it's basically about school.
Yeah. As long as they don't bring Biscuit back just to kill him again, I'll be okay with that.
It's son of Biscuit.
I wish my school had freaking Gundams.
I know, man. I wish my school growing up had, like, that same, the same thing. I wish we had mobile suits. I wish we had mobile suits now. I would quit my job right now to go work with mobile suits.
I might commit war crimes.
I doubt I would commit war crimes. I'd probably just fly mine around all day and just fly it around all day.
Probably freaking build a colony.
We could have our own G Gundam fighting tournaments.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Aaron would be flying around, be like, "I am the god of death."
No, I mean, I might be a duo Maxwell. I don't know. I do have a good sense of humor.
See, Duo was like he was like the cool guy in Gundam Wing that you'd want to hang around.
Yeah,
Because
he
everyone
was the guy
else
you'd want to have
was
a beer with.
most of
even
the
though he
guys
was
were
like
just too
15.
damn serious, or they were just like maybe a little bit soft and emotional. I mean, he
He'll
was
be like,
just
"I kill you," and then he
Yeah.
doesn't.
I like that. Come to my birthday, hero. I'll kill you. A 15-year-old talking like that, talking like he's Batman.
Now that was me when I was 13 years old.
I'm Gundam Man.
You said that's humorage. Oh, I wonder where everybody's at tonight. I've noticed the past few weeks it's been kind of dead. I mean, I'm having fun with my friends though. So,
Well, summer weekend before 4th of July. So,
yeah, I wasn't in a good headspace this weekend though, so I kind of took some time just to like veg out and not really focus on a whole lot. Like I stopped looking at Studio for YouTube Studio for a little bit. Haven't really been focused on the numbers. I saw this morning I gained a sub, but
I really hate myself sometimes.
why is that, Dave?
Because I snipped something in a part that I shouldn't have snipped.
I've been there and done that.
And I don't think I'll be able to properly make his head now. However, this is battle log, so I guess I could take a head off another bot and put him on.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll include bonus heads. That's what I miss about like the old suits, like the old kits, because they actually had like the bonus stuff.
I don't think that this one does, because there's a plastic crystal piece that it's the center part that all the pieces in the head need to kind of come together.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And you clip it in half, or
yeah, went right through half. Because they had this really small plastic piece.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You can always work around that.
I'm going to see if I can.
Yeah, see if you can work around it, because sometimes that'll actually work out in your favor. By the way, I like how Double Zeta goes back to having the red chin.
So does Double Zeta come with bacon or no?
No, unfortunately. It does come with like a good dose of comedy, though.
Just like the show.
Yep, exactly like the show. I've never watched it, but I know that they said after the seriousness that Zeta was, like Zeta just hit you in the feels and made you hate yourself. Double Zeta's like, let's just have a great time, guys.
Well, IBO was kind of depressing.
It's the first half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, IBO just made me like, it was Game of Thrones with Gundams. Like I'd be sitting there just like, oh, there's no way they'd kill that character off. They're sending him back home to be with his sisters. Biscuit dies.
And this is why I don't get attached to characters in some kind of shows.
I should have learned that with like some of the shows I watched, but I didn't. Because I figured, since Gundam Wing didn't kill off any like wonderful characters, and I think Gundam did kill off a couple of good ones, a couple of the universe, the original Gundam. Didn't they kill off a couple of the characters? Or a character or two? I know 8th MS team also killed off a couple.
Also, one of my favorite is when, Heine from Citizen, he gets killed just because his voice actor is, TM Revolution, the guy who does the opening songs.
Yeah.
Well, they can't keep him for too long, obviously, because he's a senior. So gotta clean him off somehow.
Yeah. But yeah, when Biscuit died, I was mad. Then all of a sudden they start killing off the rest of the characters, and I'm just like, that ending though. I mean, I don't think I've ever cried like as hard. I didn't cry hard, but I kind of like teared up at the ending of Iron Blooded Orphans.
I was sad, but I didn't really tear up actually. This is quite bittersweet.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they they finally found their place.
Yeah.
Will does kill off characters in his books. Okay, George. I got the reference, Jen. She referred to Will as George R. Martin. Dave, you're in deep thought over there, huh?
Oh, I'm just responding to a message very quickly.
I gotta thank you guys because you guys are like always here, always, at least when you can be.
Now, it cracks me up that you mentioned about R.R. Martin in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Because there's a really bad rumor that they want to do a spin-off of Game of Thrones. Not talking the prequel.
Yeah.
Talking about a spin-off, but with Jon Snow.
Huh.
Which I think is a complete and utter waste, but that's just my opinion.
Would it be him going around proving he actually knows something?
I don't know. Well, no, Jon Snow was the bastard. He was the head of the Night's Watch. It was Tyrion Lannister who was I drink and know things.
Yeah. But remember, no, you don't remember Ygritte told Jon Snow, "You know nothing, Jon Snow."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now he goes around proving he actually knows things.
Okay.
Oh, this VFN scares the hell out of me. So I've got to try to get that red piece on the VFN there. And it doesn't want to slide in place perfectly. And it's precariously right there by the VFN. Or right there in the VFN area. Oh, come on. Go in there. Oh, this VFN freaks me out, guys. Maybe I need to slide this in place first. I don't know. I don't know because it says the VFN should go on first. Oh, I think I had the VFN in the wrong spot. That's why it wasn't going in.
That do give me something.
There we go. That's better. Okay, I almost broke a VFN earlier, but I was like, nope. Nowhere near that roly-poly, Jen. Yeah, Jen hasn't read any of your books. Ten likes so far. Thank you guys for liking so far and watching and all that. You guys are the best. All right, so we have a core fighter. We have the head, which I like the design of this head, guys. I want to show that off real quick. Look at that big chunky red piece up here.
He's gonna shoot beams all day from there.
Is that what that's for?
Yeah, that is.
Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely need to watch Zeta then. If it has a head laser, it's a Gundam with freaking laser beams attached to its head. Alright, so I need to break out both of my E-runners now for this next step because it's a it's a two-time process.
Do you guys add sometimes some kids give you options to build the eyes different ways like that. Some of them that add like a silver sticker behind, so
Yeah.
like has like glow effect. Or you
Yeah.
guys just use the default stickers, like.
So I actually do try to like play around with some of the gimmicks sometimes with the eyes. Not
Yeah.
often. Not often. Because I didn't do it with Hyakushiki and I should have. But I did do it with Zeta Gundam because it came with that silver eye sticker.
Yeah.
This one did not come with the silver sticker though.
Mhm.
So it's a little different.
Probably isn't that bad one if I'm lining it up, but let me check first.
This is
You
going
know,
to
I
be
don't.
interesting.
I haven't done much panel lining, but I've been looking at that Mr. Panel Liner. You know, the Tamiya product
Yeah.
or Tamiya product. And I've been thinking about it. I've been like, do I get that? Do I try to let it just run down the kit? Like all you do is
Kinda
just
like
add a
that
dab and
sticker, but
it slides down the panel lines for you.
Isn't it your favorite thing to do is dab?
It is. We haven't had a good dab party in here since what, last week? Oh yeah, we did have a dab party last week. Can't remember what game we were playing, but we got a dab party out of it. I think it was Splitgate. What does it mean? By the way, we've been going 50 minutes. Brandon Looney Tunes, what's going on? Nobody knows.
Scotty doesn't know.
So don't tell him. That was one of my favorite movies.
I'm just gonna add an eye sticker.
Oh, mi scusi, mi scusi.
So those are into like biographical movies. My buddy, who I pretty much consider a movie critic,
Yeah,
like he writes these detailed reviews of movies. Like he really should be doing that as his main job. But
yeah.
he said that Elvis was actually really good. The Baz
Hmm.
Luhrmann Elvis movie with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
He says it was actually really, really good. So if anyone's thinking about going to see that movie, people are saying good things about it.
Nice.
I wish I could say good things about this kit.
Is it giving you some problems there?
Well, I lost the bottom part of the mouth.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I tried to grab the head from the previous kit I did.
Yeah.
But guess what? It doesn't fit on there.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to either just make this like a damaged looking kit, which I probably could try to do.
Yeah, battle damage kits work really good, and those ground types are always known for that.
Give him the Optimus Prime treatment where like he's lost his, he's all damaged, about to burn up into the sun. So I could try to do something like that, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Congrats on 666 subs there, Brandon.
Oh my god.
Rohan, sounds like you're having a fun time. That hurt. That hurt.
Oh.
Just dropped my nipper and it landed on my leg, blade down, and then rolled down off my leg after landing to continue to go and land on my foot, blade down.
Sound like Super Dave Osborne. No pain, brand new pain.
Oh god, I remember Super Dave from my childhood, man.
Well, there was two Super Daves. There was the cartoon.
Yes.
But there was the live action. It was like a comedy spoof show that was on Showtime years ago.
Let's see, E22, E23. I need to do that times 2.
And next weekend is really going to suck.
What you got next weekend?
Well, I actually work 4th of July.
Oh,
Oh,
But I am also doing a 3-hour birthday party
I don't have
with
to
my
work.
boys, the Buffalo Ghostbusters. So
Nice.
to have a little bit of fun. It's a 40-year-old's birthday party.
That's
It's not a kid's birthday party. It is 40-year-old's birthday party. Well,
hey,
hey,
40-year-olds can have good birthday parties like that still.
well, I mean,
When I turn 40, I'm getting a bounce house just for me. Nobody else is
I was-
allowed.
he wants a
remember when I was
bounce house shaped like a Gundam head.
I remember when I was little, I had this really big birthday party when I was like kindergarten in my house.
Yeah.
It was really big, and as kids come by, I just prefer like just give me a birthday cake and then we celebrate. That's it.
So, guys, we are getting close to Gunpla Hangar 100.
Mm.
And
You
there
can
will
bring out
be...
the Kinjovium.
I wish. I really wish. I want that kit so bad, but I'll never be able to get it. Because as soon as it's released, you know people are going to buy that thing up before I get a chance to get the scratch together. Yo, you really don't, Will. You let their deaths be meaningful. Kenneth Bird, welcome to the stream.
So he's not going to have a biscuit death in there?
No, there won't be a biscuit death.
What if he throws one in there just to mess with you?
Oh, if he throws a biscuit death in there, I'm gonna text him immediately and be like, bro, how could you?
He's gonna imply it. He'll not outright say it, he just imply it.
Yeah.
He's going to name someone Dumpling.
If he kills off a dude named Dumpling, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be the scene from Obi-Wan. I hate you, or from episode 3.
Oh, last episode was so good.
Oh, yes.
God, yes.
Listen, I'll say this. I said it before. I want a Vader show. Okay?
Yeah.
Come on. They got to give us a Vader show because it shows conflict. And plus, anyone who's played the games, like, was it Force Unleashed? We know that Vader has plotted against the Emperor. So it's not out of the realm of, it's not out of the realm of belief that we could have a Vader who's conflicted. So I would really like to see something.
Will
like
said,
that.
"Don't give him ideas."
Come on, Will.
I think the only we could think about Kenobi, the show, is the choice of music. Like, there's not a lot of frequent music.
The score could have been way better. Tremendously, it could have been better, but it could have been worse.
Right now,
That's my
I
era of
truly
Star
enjoyed
Wars.
it.
So yeah.
it could have been worse. They could have just had Mando pop up and be like, "Young Mando."
No, they could have had. I'm Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
I would love to see like him before. All of this has like really kind of come to a head.
Well, like when they had like all the bounty hunters getting the notifications on that one planet, I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna give us Fett? Are you gonna get come on, because we already know him that Django.
Yeah.
Fett, and we already know the animosity there, and plus young Boba. He would be what? Maybe a teenager, maybe 18, 19 around this time. Yeah. Sleeping said, streaming tonight on the biggest AEW wrestling pay-per-view of the summer.
Yeah, I don't. AEW needs to learn that I was here first.
How dare they?
How dare they?
Don't they
know that I'm the 1 millionth greatest YouTuber out there? Gosh.
Your name is Dylan.
Yeah, I spit hot fire.
You build hot fire. Great, I just lost the head.
There he goes again.
Dave, you were having my kind of luck tonight. Is it bad that I saw a pair of earbuds today that I thought looked like Gundams on TikTok? I do have stiff competition, but I want to let them know, brother.
Giggity.
I too am stiff.
All because of you sleeping. He's stiff right now because of you. Aaron,
Unless it's female pudding wrestling, right there, Will. Only the finest tapioca wrestling in the tri-state area.
Okay.
Speaking of wrestling,
What's this time?
Aaron, I hope you know who this is.
Oh, I see that they're in mud. I see that they have bikinis in hand.
Stripes, John Candy, Oxburger.
Oh, I never saw Stripes, man.
What? I bet even sleeping has seen Stripes.
Massive pay-per-view tonight. Thank you, sleeping. At least you love me. the rest of the community has abandoned me, sacrificing me so that they can watch AEW. At least you're watching AEW while watching me. That's okay. I have my Gunpla community. They're awesome. They build Gundams. We built Gundams in territory. What's that?
I said we're just as crazy as you are.
Oh God, yes you are, and that's why I like you guys.
So we're just gonna build without the head.
Dave, have you got the receipt for it still?
Oh no, I bought this weeks ago.
There is a place you can go buy spare parts if you need them.
Is it like the Lego store?
What was the name of that guy? Like a parts guy. That's his name. He's a legit store. Like everybody recommends it.
Okay. You said it's called what now?
Mecha Parts Guy.
Mecha Parts Guy.
Here, I'll put the link in the. I'll put the link in our private chat area. That's his website there.
Apparently, I threw something on my keyboard and it punched in a bunch of threes.
I'm looking to see if he has the backlog stuff already listed. I see build fighters, divers, re-rise.
The people like it, so
there we go.
He actually has like parts for the dark Gundam Exia Dark Matter. I wonder if I could buy all the parts at one time.
So you can build it?
So I could just build it. He does have some entry grade kit parts too. You would really all you would need is like a full Gundam assemblies.
oh yeah, have you seen that actual Gundam?
Which one?
It's the E Gundam, but they use instead of plastic, they just use like eggshell, reuse eggshells.
Oh God, yes, I've heard of that. It's P Bandai actually has one up for pre-order. I want to say.
Yeah.
They're calling it like it's like their new initiative that they're working on. I think it's really neat.
I heard the plastic was quite chalky from what I know.
I imagine so if it's made from eggshells.
It's full of protein. No. I saw something today that I got overly excited because it said low carb. Found on Facebook there was a recipe for a low carb bacon cheeseburger casserole.
Ooh.
I'm like, it's low carb. I went through the recipe and I'm like, I don't see any carbs in here really.
You know what's crazy?
Pull it up.
Is like
I am.
Yeah. Well, no. Because of this weekend, how I was just kind of like down and out and not really feeling myself. I barely ate anything. Like
yeah,
I had no urge to cook. I had no urge to.
I have pizza, but I haven't touched it yet because I'm just not really hungry.
See, I was hungry, but I was just like, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to kind of sit there and, I don't know. listen to like emotional music and.
Were you listening to Sarah McLachlan? It's okay.
Oh no no
Be
no no
honest.
no! I would. So I have an emotional playlist that I listen to. Usually, it's like a couple of songs here and there that I use just when I need to kind of like get that. It helps me. It helps me like just clear my head and realize, hey, listen to these songs really does help me kind of like get myself back.
Just tell me it's not Nickelback.
Oh no! It's
Okay,
Slipknot.
okay.
It's
We're
Slipknot,
good.
Stone Sour.
Okay.
It's some of their lighter stuff. There's I don't know how to say this. It's Zizix Road, I think is what it's called, by
Okay.
Stone Sour. It's one of my go-tos when I'm really just in need of like clearing my head.
So the recipe is 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 cloves of garlic minced, half teaspoon of onion powder, 1 pound cooked bacon cut into pieces, 8 eggs, 1 cup heavy whipping cream, half teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon ground black pepper, and 1 12-ounce package of shredded cheddar cheese divided. That's your ingredients.
Well, Brandon Looney Tunes, here's your 12th shout out. Guys, go check out Brandon Looney Tunes. That sounds very easy. That doesn't sound like a hard one at all. Dave, you like chicken salad?
I like the chicken part of the salad. I'm not a big salad person, I'll be honest.
Okay, yeah, I'm talking more like the sandwich chicken salad.
Okay.
Yeah, so I made one the other day. I just felt really creative and really just wanted something different than just my usual stuff. So
Didn't Jen comment on one of your streams about like a chicken sandwich or some kind of sandwich or something?
Yeah, I made a chicken salad sandwich out of it. It was I used Sweet Baby Ray's Hawaiian barbecue sauce.
Never tried a Hawaiian barbecue sauce. How is it?
Is
it
so
super
good.
sweet?
It's got a little sweetness to it, but it's got a lot of like you can tell there's like pineapple juice or something added to it.
Okay.
But it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. Like the flavor was really good, and I don't like a lot of sweet stuff, so that was like a sweet savory stuff, so that kind of worked out for me. But yeah, I used that, and it worked. I mean, it was really good.
Well, I know Sweet Baby Ray's is really sweet. I mean, and that sometimes if something's too sweet, that bothers my wife's stomach.
Yeah.
Since we both had the surgery, like something that's overly sweet. Because what she used to do was, before we had the surgery, we would do like the. I grew up with the Manwich when it came to Sloppy Joes.
God,
but her family did like Sweet Baby Ray's with some liquid smoke and some other stuff in it, and it was like the best thing in the world.
I bet, man. There's a whole lot of like times twos in the arm building process here. Yeah, Jen does like she does a sweet Carolina style barbecue sauce. Which imagine that someone from Connecticut mastering, making a pretty decent Carolina barbecue sauce. Like I am a critic of barbecue sauces, man. I have.
Well, she's your wife, aren't you supposed to say it's the best one in the world?
Okay, normally I will tell her, okay, it needs this, it needs that. Like I said, we don't lie to each other about our food. If it tastes like crap, I'll be like, yes, I'll eat it, but it's not. Don't make it again.
Yeah, with my wife, it's like she'll say, "Well, what do you think of it?" I'm like, it's not bad." She's like, "So is this something you want us to do again or no?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can." And she's like, "Just tell me." I was like, "No, it wasn't the greatest." And she's like, "That's all you have to say. Just be honest."
Yeah, we're very honest with each other. When it comes down to food, not when it comes down to ordering Gundams.
Okay.
And
it magically popped in the cart. I don't know what happens.
Oh my god! I found out that I can actually take a loan out and get Gundams. That's a true story. That is a very true story.
Oh god.
So you've heard of a firm before, right?
I've heard. Yeah,
you do make good things, Jen. You're a really good cook. So a firm is like this loan company that works with like all of your shopping experiences, online shopping experiences.
Yes, sir.
And what they do is they'll create a payment plan for you to pay off your orders in monthly payments with just a small tacked on interest.
Very
Now,
small.
I was gonna order my last 2 Gundams through PayPal and just do it that way. Do the pay in 4 plan.
Yes.
But PayPal was not allowing me to do the pay in 4 plan with this, so I think they must have updated it. So I went with Affirm. I was like, I'll try this out. No payment up front, and I've got 6 months to pay off these Gundams. I probably will pay them off a little sooner than 6 months, just because I don't like having debt.
Well, who does?
Yeah, I'm about to say nobody really likes having debt, so. But I will say that I've kind of enjoyed like how they have it set up.
Well, that's kind of like where I'm at with, because you've heard me talk about how I'm totally like right now, as far as like Hasbro and Marvel and things in general, I'm just kind of like, I'm done with it unless they come up with something that's so must have that I'll give in.
Yeah.
I mean, like right now I have about 15 or 16 figures that I'm trying to sell that are still mint in box.
Yeah.
That I want to sell that stuff, one, so I can free up some money. I have a small bill I need to pay, but the rest of it I want to put towards 1 or 2 Hot Toys.
Yeah.
And I like that at least Sideshow will, on a lot of the stuff, they'll do a payment plan for a lot of that. So I kind of, I like that. You don't have to pay it all at once.
See, I've never had a Hot Toy.
I don't have one either.
Once you get one, there's no turning back.
I'm going to do that right there so I know which way is the right way with these arms, because I will butcher this if I don't pay attention. Just fold them sideways until I get ready to start moving on to the next part there. But I've never had a Hot Toy, so. Aw, thank you, Sleeping. I would love to see that. I would like to. We're so close to. We're only 101 subs away from the big 1K, by the way, guys.
Aaron.
That is a nice cap.
I have a video coming out in another week or so of him. What I'm showing you does no justice to it.
Favorite Looney Tunes character is Foghorn Leghorn. He just reminds me too much of people I know. I had seasoning salt and everything because that is flavor, Jen. It is Flavor Town. Also, I like Old Bay seasoning too, but I don't put it on a lot of them. I always put it on fries. Mirage, one day I wish I could send you a thing of Old Bay seasoning so you could try it.
And what?
Send you a thing of Old Bay seasoning.
Oh, if it's hollow, that is. Well, at least it can.
Should be.
Sleeping, I agree with you on that.
What's that?
He's got a personal goal to get you 30 subs this week.
I appreciate that, Sleeping. I really do.
I'd say anyone who's watching this stream right now, you, as a personal favor to Aaron and to Jen, share this channel. Whether it's one of his videos, one of his game streams, share it on Twitter, Instagram, whatever you have. Share at least once a day. It takes all of 5 seconds to share on a form of social media there. Just share it out. You never know who's going to see it, who's going to catch it, and say, "Hey, this looks pretty cool." It never, it doesn't hurt taking 15 minutes or not 5 minutes to share on 3 or 4 different social medias.
Exactly.
Get the word out there. Who knows? You never know what could happen.
So that's one thing that I always try to do is I always try to get go on social media and share and find your food is flavorful, Jen. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that I like to add a little extra seasoning to mine, because everybody's tastes are different. Nobody has the same taste buds.
Oh, that's for sure. My dad would put cayenne pepper, in vegetable soup. His soup was spicy. The man would put spices in almost anything and everything he would make.
Now, your dad was Irish?
Oh no,
no.
My dad's last name was actually Turner. He was actually part French Canadian, but
okay.
you know, he even said that, oh, his people were pirates at one point in time, which I don't know was BS or not, but my dad
Could be
liked
true.
he liked his Italian food too. He loved to make spaghetti,
Yeah.
and he loved this like Italian sausage, whether they were patties or links. He would get mild, but then he would also get the hot ones or the sweet ones also. So he loved spicy stuff, especially when it came to his wings.
Now my dad was also a big into like spicy stuff. Like that man could, if he were around today, he would have probably dove into like Carolina Reapers like they were nothing.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
You know I tend to eat even though not like on purpose. Like I'm not actually like like I didn't mean to, but I still eat quite fast. So my father sometimes are like dude, just slow down, just slow down. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Then he eats fast as well. So what's the point?
You see, I'm like you, Mirage. I do eat pretty fast. Like I try to like wolf my food down as quickly as possible. And I get
Yeah,
told by
same.
almost everybody that goes out to eat with me, "Hey, slow down, man. You don't have to eat fast." And it's just when I was growing up, we were kind of like told, "Hey, get done quickly." Like school would be like you'd have to get done super quick.
True.
Yeah, you had like 30 minutes at
Yeah.
best. It was the same way with me. My dad would be like, "Slow down, dude. It's not a race." I'm like, "Force a habit. It's habit forming."
Yeah.
And even now, work. I don't get a 1 hour lunch. I get 30-minute lunch. But guess what? That 30-minute begins from when I jump into a different aux at my work computer. So if I'm at the other end of the building, I have to walk to the lunchroom, heat up my food, eat my food, and then still make sure I have time enough to get back to my desk.
Yeah.
So for most people in my office, you really have maybe 27, 25 minutes to have your lunch, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need, and get back to your desk. And I get 2 15-minute breaks in my job, so it's crazy.
I've never heard you complain about one of my steaks, one of my chicken breasts, anything that I season. So I don't want to hear that. I do cook pretty well.
And because this is a competition me and my auntie were having because she's a slow eater because she's a woman, and but then she eats a lot, like really a lot, like in those anime like Goku or Saber where they order a lot of food.
Yeah.
That's basically her, but she just eats slowly.
By the way, that sushi you had, super jealous,
yeah,
man. Didn't you have sushi today?
Yeah, I had sushi last night.
Last night, okay.
It was really good.
It looked good.
I go there like most of the time with me.
And I like that your sushi is like legit sushi and not the just a simple like roll like we get over here.
Yeah, it's the simple ones.
Because everybody over here is like, I want sushi, and they get like, the roll, and then I'm like, that's not really sushi.
We have a supermarket up here called Wegmans.
I know Wegmans.
That's what my wife does. She gets the sushi from there.
I don't mind. Like I said, I'm not knocking that, but
yeah, but
I like Wegmans had some good sushi. I will give them that. They actually have decent sushi.
But it's not just a sushi restaurant. They serve a lot of Japanese food in general, like rice and noodles, like so that kind of stuff. Even ramen, which I did eat. I didn't show because that was actually my little sis, but she can't finish the whole thing, obviously.
No, I do like a good ramen.
Yeah, the ramen was actually not bad. I do like it, but it's not something I would actually order.
Yeah, if I'm going out to like a restaurant that's not like a ramen house.
Yeah.
I'm not going to order the ramen because 9 times out of 10 it's just something. It's like a quick base ramen.
Yeah.
Especially here, like they have like they just throw it in real quick and it's done, and it's not really, there's no flavor to it.
Yeah.
But like if I go to there is a ramen house that I go to in the capital of South Carolina called mk.ii Ramen House.
Yeah.
And it's actually run by, and I actually watched the chef. He was an older Japanese guy cook.
Yeah.
Stu Leonard's mac and cheese was it was okay. It's not real mac and cheese though. None of that stuff's real mac and cheese, Jen. The mac and cheese has to be. You have to be able to cut it with a knife for it to be real mac and cheese. So, Mirage, just to show you the difference in like food culture here in America,
Yeah.
where Jen comes from, mac and cheese is more of a saucy. It's more of a saucy dish. Like the mac and cheese is very saucy.
Oh.
Now, where I come from, like I was born and raised in the area I'm in right now.
Mm.
Our mac and cheese actually is more like a casserole dish.
Oh wait. Sorry, I had to do something.
You're good.
No, I know what you mean. Like mac and cheese is made in a casserole dish, and then you have like the breadcrumbs. I've never been fan of the breadcrumbs on mac and cheese.
Again, like that's also not like a true Southern way of doing it. Like, let me see if I can find a picture real quick. I'm gonna pull it up.
That's how my mom would make it up here when she was alive, because that's how my grandmother would make it, and I was always funny. And they even put onions in it. Do you do that down there?
No. Mac and cheese should just be macaroni cheese and a couple of other, not even breadcrumbs. Like you really don't do breadcrumbs.
But
This is more of like the traditional. And here we go.
I'm not being funny, but the best mac and cheese ever was made with government cheese. I'm not joking.
You're not lying.
In my life.
You are not lying.
We used to get the bricks of government cheese from the church when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That stuff it made the best grilled cheese sandwiches. It was the best stuff.
I'm trying to find a great picture here that does it justice. It's not like
son of a pup named Scooby Doo.
All right, this is gonna be the closest one here. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Oh wait a minute, there's an extra camera share on here now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did StreamYard hear all the crap I was talking about it when I was on Restream and decided to throw some extra bones in?
Gentlemen, you see this right here?
Oh, God. Mother of God.
Yeah, I see.
Look at that. That is true Southern mac and cheese right there.
It's really good.
It sticks to your ribs, man. It is so good. Like, you can eat that by itself and be full.
So what time should I come over?
Unfortunately, a certain someone does not believe that this is real mac and cheese. So we will take that off the camera now.
Jen, don't be a hater. Don't play or hate, participate.
In her mac and cheese, Will? Why? South chunky, not North creamy.
Sounds
Jen
like
says,
ice cream.
"Oh no, Aaron, that's not Southern mac and cheese." Okay, you know what? Okay, we will have this discussion again. I will add it back to the stream real quick for you, just so we can see that delicious beauty right there. That delicious beauty, which I don't know if y'all can see my mouse hovering over it, but this big window right here, that is delicious Southern goodness right there.
It's a window into his soul.
Now let's get back to the Gundam building because I'm going on a tangent and she's going to be like, shut up.
Oh yeah, also recently I just got a big gash on my leg. So it's been quite something. It's not that bad actually. It's this bit scratch, but yeah, it's quite noticeable. So
Yeah.
Don't
get me started.
thing.
I have a bad scrape on my leg, but I'm hoping it gets better. It's not pain or anything, but you ever like if you're cut and you get like clear liquid coming out? It's kind of like that, without being too descriptive.
Jen, don't be hating on
want to
Southern
heal
mac and
properly.
cheese.
I've never had proper Southern mac and cheese.
Well, Dave, I promise you one day I will take you down here so you can have true Southern mac and cheese. I will take you to one of our local barbecue joints just so you can have it.
But Daddy, I want the Noopa Noopa. Sorry. Daddy? Okay. B213.
Now, Dave, do y'all have much like barbecue up there?
Oh, we have barbecue, but I mean, let's be honest. If you're talking about barbecue, each part of the country has its own version of barbecue.
Yeah.
I mean, up here, it's more like wings, but we get a lot of people who like to grill, like doing your ribs.
Yeah.
You got your slow cookers, your all day briskets. I mean, we got people who like to do that up here.
Walt knows what's up. Walt knows what's up with the mac and cheese.
But like, a lot of people like to do pulled pork up here.
Mm-hmm.
And we get you ever hear of the Chevetta's chicken?
No, I have not.
I think it's a thing that's mostly up here.
I would like to try it though, because I love anything chicken. So.
Where are you?
But yeah, this man right here, Walt. This man right here knows what's up with the mac and cheese. Yeah, Jim, we'll get a picture of good Southern mac and cheese. Now, we're not going to get it from some fast food restaurant that claims to have Southern mac and cheese, because their mac and cheese is just too dry. You got to have...
Are you saying KFC? I'm just saying.
Yes. KFC's mac and cheese is just soup.
I mean, you
just
know what?
Macaroni with cheese soup.
Boston Market was pretty okay. It was decent for a fast food chain.
In fact, I was telling the ladies I work with that I haven't had a good mac and cheese in a while, because Jen's from the north and therefore doesn't believe in giving her husband the quality mac and cheese he deserves in his life.
Wow.
And they laugh. They know Jen's a great wife.
It's like that.
Every stream that this young lady right here is in as a moderator goes to food.
Yeah, but she's not that young anymore, right?
Oh, Dave, why? Run, Dave. Fly, you fool.
Now, Dave's going to be on the hit list.
Listen, I'm in the north. I'm far away from her. I'm safe. Aaron, I'm your friend. She's going to come for you. See how that works?
Get some mac and cheese sleeping. It's my gift. What can I say? I'm just waiting for the wow, Dave. Oh, no, Dave. Dave, I will mail you a cat. I love that that's the threat she sends you, Dave. It's not, it's not
That's
anything
okay.
more.
I'll find someone with a dog and I'll mail you a dog. How's that?
Oh, Lord, I don't think we can deal with another dog, especially a temperamental dog.
Or I'll find a Gundam catalog that Aaron has never seen and I'll send it to him. How's that?
Or if you just want to send me the Gundams instead, that would be nice. I heard Mirage say, uh-oh. Jen says she'll gladly take a dog. But Dave, hearing you and Mirage talk about your leg injuries, man, y'all are starting to worry me here, because we're the... you have Salacious with the Lego studs. What are we?
I'm fine with having a scar, actually. It doesn't really bother me. Because
I like how you put the thing from Monty Python, though. Just but a flesh wound.
This is only a flesh wound.
Yeah, that's how we guys just feel about scars. If I was a female, I would freaking cry all day.
Oh, God.
That's why there's a feminine guy, by the way, telling you that.
So, as soon as you posted that, I was hoping that you would also post up the I got better. That's one of my favorite lines from that movie. She turned me into a newt. And everybody looks at him and goes, "Well, I got better."
Don't mind me. I'm watching a eBay auction. I'm trying to grab something at a really great price.
What they got?
3-0, which I'm becoming a big fan of. They have a Bumblebee, but it looks like G1 style Bumblebee. It's like a 6-inch, maybe 5 or 6 inch figure, but it's so detailed and insane that I'm like, I really want to get it. So I can also get the Prime that they have that's supposed to be coming out. And I just lost the. Let me see if I can pull it up. Lost it on my screen. I'm watching it
I
on
just
my
punched a
phone.
spider, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
What did
this one
Peter
is
do to
fun.
you?
It was sitting here staring at me, waving two of its little arms at me. Like, yes. Send Aaron that Gundam dog.
Does that really grind your gears?
I hate spiders, dude. I am absolutely terrified of spiders. Michael Reed, what's going on? By the way,
Actually,
guys.
yeah, I don't really mind spiders. I just like hey, and then it just goes away.
Mirage, do y'all have giant spiders down there like we do down here?
I wouldn't say they're giant. They're actually quite small. They're actually quite small, to be honest.
We've
They're
got
just
one.
big for their age.
So you see how big my hand is?
Yeah.
We've got one that if I were to set it in my hand, it would cover up this area right here.
Oh.
It's called a golden orb weaver. Now, we always call them banana spiders, but they're not true banana spiders. I soil myself
Banana
every time I see
spiders.
one. Well, they look like they actually are like banana colored.
So are you telling us you just sold yourself? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I didn't soil
That's
myself.
what I
on this one.
heard.
This was a little
Did you
one.
say this soils of the devil or something?
It is a huge spider, and as long as I can see them, I'm fine. But they are definitely on the do not mess with status on me, because I am like I will quickly send it to the underneath or the upside down.
Well, the spider's coming after you because you killed its family in
It can
your
come
game.
on, because I will fight it till it's dead.
And was it the Elden Ring?
God,
You
yes.
killed its family.
I screamed at that shrimp.
ancestor.
I screamed at that shrimpy thing the whole time.
I must defend my family's honor. I know that's a terrible accent.
I was trying to figure out whether you were going Irish or German there.
Well, I am Irish.
So I'm Irish, Scottish, Welsh. Like, there's a whole... Oh, God, that's... Oh. What is that? So super loose. Don't like that.
And he's also from Colony 5.
But yeah, I've done my ancestry. I did like the whole ancestry thing.
Now,
Irish, Scottish, Welsh.
What do you need in order to do that? I'm curious.
So I paid $99 for a tube to spit in.
Okay.
And with that tube, it takes them about a few weeks to get your results back. But once you get your results back, like they'll instantly put in they'll give you updates quite often.
And if I send one, they'll be like, "You're Indian," and like, yeah, as if I don't know that.
So with mine, it was interesting because I knew about the Irish, I knew about the Scottish, and I knew about the Welsh, and I knew about the English. I mean, of course, I knew about the English because there was so much to learn there. But at the same time, Jen's granddad had done a massive list of ancestors for me and traced me all the way back to William the Conqueror, which I find amazing. But to be honest, there's so many people that are related to William the Conqueror.
Now, pardon my ignorance, but who's William the Conqueror?
He was the Norman who conquered all of England.
Okay.
So he was I don't know if you know much about the Normans, but the Normans were French Viking combinations. Or French Norse combinations. I don't like saying Viking. I don't know why I slipped up and did that. But they had settled in the northern part of France known as Normandy. That same place that was stormed during World War II.
Yeah.
But fun fact is William was the bastard son of a Norseman named Rollo. And he wanted to prove himself, so he became a great leader and all that, and ended up conquering what we know today as England, and literally changed it from being an Anglo-Saxon stronghold to bringing French rule and law. He didn't conquer all of Europe. No, that's not partly true. Yeah, and that $99 cost there, Dave,
Yes.
is a lifetime update, by the way. So you don't ever have to like pay again for any of the updates you get from Ancestry.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's really cool. I really do dig it. So,
And
Because I'm-
now,
go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I mean, I'm big into my ancestry, and I'm big into like genealogy in general. So I kind of find stuff like that really amazing.
So this 3-0 figure is currently going for like $60 on most marketplaces.
Yeah,
So
That's
Amazon
clever,
has it
too.
for like 53.
it's not
I
bad.
got it for 36 plus $10 shipping. So I consider that a win. So I got it for about $46. So I saved a few bucks on it.
I really have OCD for this eye sticker thing.
That's what it looks like. It doesn't transform, but it's a very extremely detailed posable figure.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I
It's
gotta
pretty
fix
cool.
something. There. But yeah, I mean, if with the history of William the Conqueror, though, if you're wanting to know more, would you like to know more?
You beat me to it.
Even before, I'm also related to him.
You said you're also related to him.
Nah, I'm just kidding about that part.
But fun fact about him is like his family led all the way up to like Henry VIII, the Tudors and the Plantagenets. So if you ever hear of like the Plantagenet kings of England, that's who William the Conqueror basically sired. All right, there.
Excuse me.
I gotta turn that all the way that way. There we go.
Turned it up to 11.
So I'm working on building these. So Zeta has these interesting shields on its arm.
Yeah.
Or Double Zeta does. It's really neat. Like it has this like blue fin up here on the top. It has these fins here. It's such a chunky kit too.
It's a chunky.
By the way, we're at an hour and a half. Normans brought French to England. It was more of a. So the Anglo-Saxons are what brought the form of English, which was a very old English. The Normans pretty much brought like a bonus edition of French to make it a lot more like. I don't know how to truly describe it other than they brought the words like any word that ends in like ION, like conception, prescription, like a lot of our Latin influenced words are thanks to the Normans.
Yeah, I hated in high school we had to learn Old English.
God, yes, because Beowulf.
Hang on, we don't hear.
Oh yes, that and Shakespeare.
See, I loved Beowulf. Beowulf was one of my favorite. Tales. And I tried reading Old English and I hated it.
Well, I actually bought an anthology of Shakespeare, so I had the entire work of Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And like I was reading stuff that wasn't part of the curriculum too, so my teachers kind of loved that. But no, like it took a while to get used to it, but once you are used to it, it's it wasn't that hard. It's just some of the terminology was different. The pronunciation of some of it was a little bit different too.
Oh yeah. Like it's interesting how we went from the word like the old German word for house, which is house,
Yeah,
to the way we spell it, because it's HAUS in German. House, mouse, louse, all of those words are or German origin.
Are you calling me a louse?
9.
Assemble that remark. 10. You ever see the movie Beer Fest?
Yes.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. I've actually watched that. I've actually watched part of that movie too, Das Boot.
Well, it's funny because the one guy, one of the guys, like the head of the bad guys in that movie, he was actually in the movie Das Boot. I know that thanks to my dad, make me watch war movies when I was a kid.
Yeah, my dad used to like watching war movies too. Like I watched Patton,
George C. Scott. Yep.
George C. Scott as Patton. I watched. There were so many that I watched. I can't remember all of them, but my dad was a history buff. He was a sci-fi guy too. Like my dad loved sci-fi and he loved history. And it was nothing for my family to watch both Star Trek and Star Wars. Like we didn't have that whole like which one group is better. We were like a Trekkies. We were Trekkies.
We watched Star Wars. We watched everything. I mean,
yeah. It's like
you want to watch a really bad space movie?
What's that?
Leprechaun in Space.
Oh God. Why does that even exist?
Why does Jason X exist?
Yes. Oh yeah,
I mean, that's
Jason
the best.
Space.
I'm gonna be honest. That's the best Jason ever.
I mean, it's Jason meets the Borg, basically.
Yeah.
His design is cool as hell, man.
Yeah, it is. I will give it that. That has one of the coolest designs of Jason.
It was definitely beefy, and plus, we don't know whatever happened.
Just him grabbing the lady in the sleeping bag just made me laugh.
Jason X for Super Wars.
Yeah, let's get him in Super Robot Wars.
Jason is a Gundam. Come on, give us like all our favorite horror movie characters in a Mortal Kombat style game. That's what I always wanted. But could you imagine Freddy with like
didn't Mortal Kombat do that?
Well, they did it to an extent.
Yeah,
but I mean, like just a flat out the game is nothing but killers from horror movies. Like, could you imagine Hellraiser, Pinhead versus Freddy, or you could have Chucky versus Leprechaun.
Will says that he's related to Lady Godiva.
The chocolate lady?
I was going to say the same thing. I heard her chocolates were delicious. We have no sense here.
All her chocolates bring all the lords to the yard. Damn right.
She would teach you, but she'd have to charge, Dave.
Well, depending on what she's working with. I'm going to hell.
Well, at least you'll have neighbors.
Yeah, I heard Jen is sending all the Gundams there first.
Yeah, we'll have something to do down there at least.
But in hell, there are no nippers.
I didn't have nippers when I first started the hobby, so I will be okay.
A-okay.
Yep. No, the only nippers they have are God hands, and they're dull.
God hands? Am I missing an interpretation there?
No. It's just God hands are overhyped nippers.
Okay.
I mean, that's just my opinion now. Some people might like God hand nippers, but I'm not a fan.
This is the first time I'm hearing of the term.
The thing is, you can do this. You can just use your tummy area, and it's all fine.
Yeah.
Just get a gas file or something. That's just good enough for me.
So, Dave, if you ever get a chance, just look up a pair of God hand nippers, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
And the price is insane, man. I'm not gonna spend MG money just to get a freaking nippers.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so I've got the arms and head and chest and torso done. So let's get all of that snapped together there. I'm hoping this.
Okay, Voltron.
Yep, it's got the head of a lion, the arms of a lion, the legs of a lion. And now to pop this.
And in the belly of a southerner.
Yep. Oh, I don't like this.
Doesn't like it?
That head is just scaring me. There we go. Oh, I was so afraid I was going to break those V-fins. But there's the first half of the kit, guys.
Ooh.
Now, a buddy of mine was super amped that I would be working on this. Hey, Kala. Google at your own risk for Lady Godiva. Kala's not real. My sister's actually spending the weekend with my niece who's down from California. She spends part of her time in California. So Jayla, if you're watching, hey, we love you. She's my not so little niece anymore. She is 14 years of age and almost as tall as me. Like I've got her by like a centimeter.
That doesn't take much, right?
Tall.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Oh yeah, you're a wee lad.
Yeah, I didn't get the 6 foot genes from my mom's side of the family.
And I was 5'10", 5'11" in junior high.
I stopped growing at like.
I don't even know what my height is.
The legend about the nude horse riding is false, Jen. I would ride a horse nude.
Well, for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, just so I could say I've done it. Of course, Jen's gonna now come on here and know you wouldn't, and she's right. I would not ride it because a horse can think for itself. I know I promised the viewers one time that I would, but the barn that I was gonna ride at, the lady went kind of, So,
Psycho.
Yeah. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Every time I hear Psycho, that's all I think of is that song.
Oh, this song.
I can't sing it because Jen gets mad at me if I start singing it.
David Burns, Talking Heads.
Yes. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer. Jen does not like him, or does not like the Talking Heads much. She said they sound weird when they sing.
They're supposed to. I mean, it's a group called the Talking Heads.
It's psychedelic rock. Cal says, wait, all horses are nude. Not what I meant.
Wah, wah, wah.
Me and my sister have the same sense of humor, guys. So
I was going to say, she's definitely your sister.
Me and my sister are nothing alike, trust me.
Jen likes only one song by Talking Heads, and that's what is it? The one that goes, "Letting the days go by, let the water."
Oh, from
yeah.
Down and Out in Beverly Hills. That was pretty much the theme for that movie.
Yeah,
with Nick Nolte and Richard Dreyfuss. Yep.
Let the water hold me down. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
Why do you sound like Tom Anderson from Beavis and Butthead?
Oh. Did you know Hank Hill was supposed to be Tom Anderson?
Yep.
And because MTV wouldn't give over the rights, Mike Judge could not use him.
But it's pretty much the same kind of voice, though. I mean,
yeah,
it's almost identical. It's just a slightly younger voice than Tom Anderson.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he makes a reprisal in that Beavis and Butthead movie.
He's got to. He's got to. I have not seen it yet, but as of next week, I will get Paramount just so I can start watching that. Because
Aaron
I see
will
Paramount.
be like, oh yes, it will be mine. Oh yes.
Come to Butthead.
Are you really going to say that to Chelsea Clinton? Really? I have braces. You have braces.
I have braces. Hey, baby. I have braces. You have braces. A bit of naked horse riding. Aussie light horsemen in World War I were not allowed to play on the beach in their shorts, which was ordered by British command. So they rode their horses naked on the beach. Nice. I love history. Australia has some of the best history, though. Some of the wildest historical facts.
Our history can be summed up by one thing: a British dude.
Our history here gets a little interesting. We tend to like to start fights in my state.
No, really?
Yeah, there was a whole situation.
I mean, back then here in history, literally like people like rulers, they start to like fight. They actually did fight. Over
Yeah.
what? Chickens.
Chicken? Really?
Yeah, like
That's-
like
Well,
back
I
then,
believe that being here in Buffalo, because if you order chicken wings and you want ranch, oh, you're gonna get your bucket.
Blue cheese, right?
It's all about the blue cheese here.
because back then there was like those back in Asian countries, some Asian countries they do like the rooster fight thing
Yeah.
where they put roosters against each other. Yeah, that's what the rules were fighting over back then.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of the like the ranch versus blue cheese,
Yes.
it was a big contention. What was it 2 years ago, before the Backstreet Boy reunion tour, because a certain ranch dressing company sponsored the National Chicken Wing Festival in Buffalo.
Hidden Valley.
And yes, it was actually them.
Did you know they are the original ranch company?
I believe it.
No, legit. Like the name of the so Hidden Valley Ranch actually got its origins from I'm making sure I put this on right before I mean I imagine that's right because the pointy bits on the back there. But Hidden Valley Ranch actually started out as a in Alaska of all places.
That's
It was
kinda
created.
heavy.
It was created by a guy
Wow.
who was working for like a mining company or something like that. And he was trying. They got like a surplus of buttermilk and all that, so they decided to make a dressing for salad with it because there's only so much you can do with buttermilk. So he took his he took his dressing recipe, and when he moved back into the lower 48, this is when he created ranch dressing. He referred to it. He bought a ranch called the Hidden Valley Ranch, and sold his dressing there, and people loved it so much, and would go when they would go stay at the ranch because it was like a bed and breakfast style ranch.
Yeah.
That he decided to start selling it as Hidden Valley Ranch, and that's how we have Hidden Valley Ranch now.
Okay.
So there's
I
your one
think
fun
I'm-
fact for today.
I just lost another piece on here.
Oh no!
Oh no.
This is the kit from hell.
I'm telling you, man, you're catching hell with that. No, she never did ride naked, supposedly, but the first recorded version of her legend dates all the way back to the 13th century. And that's where a peeping Tom comes from, because she ordered everyone to stay in and shut their doors and windows, and one guy disobeyed and watched her ride, and his name was Tom, probably. The Aussie Light Horsemen rode their last the last ever cavalry charge in history. They used their bayonets as swords. That is so cool.
It kind of reminds me of like Gundam State Destiny. They had freaking the Gens, right?
Yes.
And then the Gens, there's this type of Gen, this is called ceremonial Gen, which is basically like Gen, but in white and yellow, like the ceremonial, of course, like like the royal family, something like that.
Yeah.
And then they have the bayonet guns, and supposedly in lore, they are made of real wood, and they actually have the what do you call it again when you that long thing when you put your gun on when your gun basically. What do you call it again? Some kind of string something.
Oh, a sling?
Yeah, a sling. They have that, and supposedly in lore, you guys see this in lore. It's actually made out of freaking real leather.
That's a lot of leather.
So how many cows died for this one freaking gun for a freaking mobile suit?
That's what I want to know. Like, what kind of cow did they kill to get that much leather?
Man,
I mean,
really
that's what like a 4 meter, not 4 meter. That's like what, a 14 meter long sling if it has to go around.
They really
I
have
only
privacy.
eat ranch this much now, Kala. My sauce of choice for any kind of like spicy stuff is now buffalo. Like I prefer buffalo. She was actually quite a generous person. They say if she rode through town to protest hubby's tax impositions, she probably did so in her night shift gown, which was considered underwear. So she was riding around in her underwear going, "My husband is a prick. Do not pay his taxes. Ew. Silly me." My terrible ladies of history impersonations. So I'm actually putting jets on these feet units here.
Well, that's cool.
It's a neat looking foot too. I'm liking this.
So I'm calling it quits on this kit because I'm losing pieces.
Oh, Dave, I hate that for you, man.
I understand.
Well, I'll put it this way: if you know anyone that wants all these parts, let me know and I can ship it to them.
Save those parts for kit bashing, man. Build your own mobile suit.
I mean, it's part of the battle log, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. So it's a bit defeating, you know.
I know the feeling, man.
And this was one of the kits you and I talked about a long time ago.
Yeah.
To do because I said I would love to do kind of a Ghostbuster mashup of a mech suit. So
yeah,
because this has that pack on the back of it. So
there you go. There's what you need. All you gotta do is find a pretty cool head. Maybe like get a Zaku head for it, or something like that. Get the
one that'll fit. I mean, what I might do is I might buy another kit and try it again.
Yeah.
Just remember my little.
I'm sorry you've had such bad luck with that tonight, man.
It's not your fault, right?
Yeah. Still,
did you design the kits?
No, it still bums me out though, because like. But like I said, check out that Mecha Parts guy. Sometimes he'll have sometimes he'll have heads that you can like parts from like runners and stuff like that. That have some spare parts that you can use.
I'm bookmarking the site right now. Mecha Parts guy.
And the only reason I found out about him is through like some of the Gunpla communities I've kind of fallen into on Facebook.
Oh, looks like they're currently doing inventory count is underway. Kits will go offline in batches as I verify physical stock levels. They will go live once checked.
That's cool. At least he keeps up with his inventory, man.
You know, some stores... I mean, yeah, you might not hear anything. Yeah, we have a local, like a used toy and vintage toy shop.
Yeah.
So I called them today because I have a bunch of figures, Black Series, Hasbro. I have some Marvel Legends. I even have some DC multiverse stuff I want to just liquidate because of space. And, you know, to get a few bucks. You know, I'm not trying. What I'm ideally looking for is just, I just want to get retail. I'm not looking to, you know, make a profit. You know, as long as I'm close to the retail, I'd be happy. So I call them, and the guy's like, well, I don't need this, but I can take a look at your Star Wars. You said it's sealed in boxes. I guess. And he says, well, the way that we do it is we scan an app, and we offer you 65% of that value.
Yeah.
In either store credit or we can do cash at that same amount. So let's say if it typically says $20 or $25.
Yeah.
Then I'm supposed to take what 65% of that, which I mean, and that's best case scenario. I found an app. I was going to try to figure out what app maybe they use, and I found one app, and it said that this one figure would only be worth $8.
Yeah, some of them haven't.
So what's the sense in even doing that? Because I mean, I have 2 of the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I mean, I have about.
Now are they loose figures? Yeah, you don't keep in box, do you?
Well, these are in box.
Okay, those are in box. Okay, yeah. I totally. heard you say that. and
Like you
didn't-
have a backlog of Gundams. I
Yeah.
have a backlog of figures that are still sealed. And
Oh,
these
for
are
like
like,
reviews and stuff.
yeah. I have Mandalorian in his busted armor. I
Yeah.
have Mandalorian in his new armor. I have the armorer. I basically have like all the side people from his wave. And I also have 2 of the bag batch. I have Rekka and I have Tech still in box. And as far as like, I'm just figuring like, okay, one, I'm really not going to be collecting Black Series moving forward, especially since they are going to be doing repaints of all the bad batch. And I'm just like, that's throwing me to like, you know what? I need to step away from Hasbro. So I'm like, these guys are still in box. Let me pass them on to someone else who can actually appreciate and use them.
Yeah.
And I want to at least, I mean, realistically, I mean, I might just do Facebook Marketplace or eBay. I just don't want to mess with eBay fees. I heard eBay does fees. I've never sold an eBay there.
I haven't sold on eBay. Oh, I haven't sold anything, period. So
I do.
Yeah, because I had posted in Sleeping's Facebook group today. And
you said you do Mirage?
Hmm?
I thought you said that you sold things.
Oh no, I don't. I do sell some things with on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try Facebook Marketplace because someone says, well, Sleeping has his community yard sale, which would be great, but it all depends on one, what people are gonna, one, most of these figures, if it's our usual people in our community, odds are they're probably already gonna have these figures.
Like cheese, it's pretty good. Well,
Cheese is Gouda. It's good. But I mean,
Right.
yeah, most of our people in our community are already going to have these figures. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's one of the reasons why I'm like, well, I would love to wait, but if do I want to wait a full week or do I want to see if I can, try and get some money? So, because like I said, I do have one bill. It's not a major bill, but it's a bill that
Yeah.
I would like to try and get some money so I can start, because a friend of mine helped me out a while back and I want to start paying him back. So, we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, it's just kind of disheartening. Like me, I'm the out of boxer, but when I do actually keep stuff in box,
Yeah.
it's like, well, yeah, do I want to take like lose 35% of a $24 or $25 figure? So we'll see what happens with that. I have the DC Multiverse Bat Cycle, the White Knight Bat Cycle.
Yeah.
And I got the Death Metal Bat Cycle still in box, never opened.
By the way, guys, can we take a moment to say just how awesome it is that these little black stickers, if I can get it to focus.
Those are stickers. You actually got them in there. Wow.
They are perfect.
There you go.
They are absolutely
That looks awesome.
perfect. Yeah, I like that. This kit's not as sticker heavy as the Zeta, which is surprising because it's twice as big as the Zeta.
This is unless you build the Triumph tree, which is the same mold as a lot of stickers.
Oh wow! Like look at the mid cert for the like that's the middle of the kit, book there. It shows you all the different kits that you can get there. They're in Japanese, of course, so I can't translate that. But I see. I wish they'd put that. I wish they'd give me like I see the Zeta. I see. I guess that's the Delta. No, Mark II. That's a Mark II. Because I see MK-2. Number 15. Hyakushiki's in there. A couple of Xeon suits that I see there. But yeah, so I'm moving closer to getting done with this kit. It's going to take a while. But there's the transformation gimmick as well right there that they're showing you at the bottom of that.
Really cool.
Yeah, I like that. It's really cool. But guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I love that they also give you the details on the manuals there about like total power and all that as well for these suits.
Oh yeah, recently I actually sold my was it the Blaze Gundam? Was it Blaze something? I actually recently sold that because I didn't. because I thought to myself that I didn't really like the kit as I didn't really like it, to be honest. I mean,
Oh, your Kamiki.
yeah, no, not Kamiki, the Blaze.
Okay, the
I mean,
Blaze.
last time I just didn't really enjoy it, so I sold it, and then so this because this guy he's a Filipino, the guy who bought it from me, and then I was and then we were messaging, and he says Pinoy ko, Pinoy, which is basically like I Filipino because of my Facebook alias. So I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. Some people already think I'm Filipino now. Oh no.
But here's what we've gotten done so far, guys. And this kit I would highly recommend. Now, there are some loose parts here, as you can see here. But
Yes.
here's what I've gotten done so far, guys. Really nice, really big, chunky kit. We've got the upper half done. We've got our core fighter here. I love the little core fighters on these. We've got the feet. Just really good. Oh, we lost Dave.
Well, there you go.
Let's see if he pops back in.
I'm gonna wait for him first.
But what we'll do now, guys, is we're going to go ahead and do our roundtable. There he is. We're going to start off with Dave here. Dave,
And he's like,
let's pull up your link there. Dave, let us know what's happening on your end of the world for the rest of the week.
Well, tomorrow I actually have the Ride for Roswell stream, or not stream, but video.
Yes.
So that's going to be pretty much a recap of just the Ride for Roswell, the entire experience, the whole scope of the event itself. Both me and Mrs. Dimension, her and her bike. I'm really proud of her because with her pain issues that she's been having, she signed up for the 10-mile ride, but she did the 20-mile. So she had to be stubborn like her husband was last year. I did the 10-mile, wound up doing the 20. So she did that. She also raised over $2,000 herself for Ride for Roswell. And really great thing about that was they announced at the ride that they are now doing trials for some of the treatments and vaccines.
Nice.
So they're getting closer to treatments and cures for different forms of cancer. So it's pretty exciting. But when you watch my video tomorrow, in the video description below, there is a link to Roswell Park. You can still donate. Even though the ride already happened yesterday, they're still going to be taking donations for the next couple months. So if anyone wants to donate to the cause, the link that's in the video description below is still valid. Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, going to be doing a game stream. I don't know which game it's going to be yet. There's a few games I'm mulling over. So we're going to be doing the live game stream on Tuesday night at 9 p.m. And then on Thursday night, 9 p.m., Thursday Night Live is back. It's been away for a few weeks. And Wednesday, I have a review, I believe, of the Pink Ranger. The Power Ranger, Pink Ranger, the Ninja Ranger. We have a review of that coming out Wednesday. That's going to be at 6 p.m. The video for that goes live. So trying to spread myself out as much as possible so I can try and grow as much. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Awesome. Next up, we'll move up to our Brunei brother here. Thank you, Dave, so much for being here with us tonight. As always, one of our best pilots in the hangar, man. Thank you so much for all you do, man.
Not a problem.
Next up, we're going to go over and check out our good friend, Mr. Mirage. Mirage, what are your plans for the week?
My plans for this week is because I'm busy with college stuff. So suddenly there's like a lot of college signings. Like, oh shoot. So I'm gonna binge doing college signings this week. I'm post a few stuff, but I'm gonna just focus on college stuff for now.
Awesome. Dude, you've been moving a lot of things around on the Mecha Hangar there, which is your link that's right here on the video here on the screen, guys. Go check him out on the Mecha Hangar. Mirage is always, like I said, Mirage is one of the best guys. Go check him out. He's one of our good Gunpla buddies.
Is progress? Yeah.
All right. So, sorry, I got a Jen threw me a message just a second ago. So, all right. So, with that being said, comrades, we are going to move on down. So, like you said, you got pretty much college stuff going on, huh, Mirage?
Yeah, a lot.
All right. Well, as always, thank you both for being here tonight. Guys, we're going to move on down to my channel, or my links now. Everything is scrolling down there at the bottom, guys. Go check out all of my social media links. This week, we have tomorrow being, of course, Elden Ring Monday. I'm having too much fun with Elden Ring, guys. As you can tell, Dave's heard me say "come on" so much. Yeah, I enjoy getting killed on there for some odd reason. I must be a glutton for punishment. But Monday night at 8 p.m. we'll be doing, and that's 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing Elden Ring. Tuesday at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing. There will be a new tasty test coming out. I got some amazing snacks from around the world. Nothing from Brunei yet, though. So I've got to see if I can find me some good Brunei snacks. My wonderful munch pack came in, and it's got some amazing snacks in there, guys. There is one that actually made me melt in my chair from just pure flavor awesomeness. So go check that out Tuesday. Thursday is my first ever. It was my first return back to doing Gunpla reviews, and I'll do a review of the Zeta kit. It's a fair and honest review, guys. Like I don't sugarcoat the problems with that kit, because that Zeta kit did have some problems, and when you see the video, you'll find out what they were. Then Friday we're doing some more Splitgate. I'm in love with Splitgate, guys. So those are probably gonna be my two games for a little while till I decide to move back to. I see Fall Guys is starting to kind of come back up a little bit, so I might be playing some Fall Guys again soon, guys. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't know yet, but anyway, comrades, that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank everybody for watching. Also, before I finish this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Guys, go check out my amazing, not promoter. Lord, done drew a blank. My amazing sponsor, there we go. Dubby. Use the coupon code COLDBANE for 10% off your purchase at any Dubby beverage. Again, the link for that has been posted. It's in the description, guys. Go check it out. But again, go check out Dubby. Go check out the links for all of my social media as well as my merch shop. All of that's in a link tree in the description below as well. Also, since we are only 2 episodes away now, 2 episodes away from Gunpla Hangar 100, the 100th episode of Gunpla Hangar, there will be something posted in the community tab coming up soon. Coming up real soon. Like, keep your eyes on that community tab, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we have crossed the 900 threshold for the 3rd time, guys. 3rd time. Let's see, do I have that image? The image I want to post. I do not, so I need to download that from Canva. But coming up after the stream, go check the community post. You will get to pick Gunpla Hangar 100's build. So I've got 3 kits for you to vote on. You will vote in the community tab on those kits. I am putting that in there as of now. It should be up here momentarily. Did it not? Let's see. There it is. All right. Oh, is it gonna? So the preview is not going to be great, guys. Sorry, but you have to. Well, it won't happen tonight. Sorry, guys. I was hoping I could get it done tonight, but the preview kind of did something weird there. So I'll post up a video here soon, or a picture here soon. I'll post up a video as well, letting you know what to do. But anyway, comrades, that's it for tonight's stream. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. As always, much love, comrades, and das vidanya.
See you.